What's up, YouTube? It's your dude, Mr. Typhoon, coming from you north of the border, where we gets it in. I'm just gonna explain. Sorry about that. I'm not gonna really talk about my method. I'm here to talk about waves, but I'm not really gonna explain my method in this video. Just quickly, I'm gonna try to explain some things about waving. Shout outs to the 360 Brotherhood, Wave Brotherhood. You know what I mean? They're doing their thing. They're the ones that actually, made me decide to come and do a video. A lot of these young brothers are doing their thing, a lot younger than me. They're doing their thing, but they're sharing the info. You know what I mean? They all have their own different methods, but they don't argue about it and blah 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 and all this yapping at the tongue. You know what I mean? So shout outs to all the brothers in the 360 Wave Brotherhood. Now I don't remember all your names right now, but much love to y'all. So first of all, I'm gonna give you the essentials for waving. The essentials. After this, you can add things that you like, but these are things that you need, and these are the only things that you need. First off, the first thing you need is a set of brushes. Now you at least need a hard and a soft. They do come together sometimes. You can get the hard and the soft as one. I opted not to go that way. I do suggest getting a medium brush depending on your hair texture. You know what I mean? Sometimes a hard would disrupt the waves, but a soft wouldn't really do much connecting. Like a medium would do better connecting sometimes. So I suggest getting 3 brushes, but you can get down with 2. You can get down with a hard and a soft. I don't really care about the brand like Diane, like the names and all that stuff. As long as it does what it does for your hair. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, get a new one. You know what I mean? Second thing you need is a do-rag slash wave cap, or we call them stocking caps up here. I'm actually wearing both right now. I can't just bang with a do-rag when I sleep because I sleep terrible. So if I put on a do-rag only, I will wake up with the do-rag next to me on my pillow. I sleep terrible. There's also the King's Crown method. I think that's what they call it, where you wear the do-rag first and the stocking cap over. I've tried that. Nah, same thing. I just prefer to wear the wave cap under the do-rag. So that's what I do. Third thing I think you need is a moisturizer. So the H2O method is where you use water to moisturize your hair. So it's clear that you need a moisturizer, because you could use water, but I do suggest you get a moisturizer like carrot cream, olive cream. Olive cream is what I use personally. There's also pink lotion, Motion, and those will keep your hair moisturized for a longer period of time. Especially because some people, when they use the H2O method, let me explain this one thing to you. When they're washing their hair or when they're using the H2O method, they're using like almost piping hot water to do that to their hair, and that will actually dry out your hair faster than if you had used warm water or lukewarm water. Hot water will dry out your hair. So moisturizer will just even reverse that if that's what you're doing. You know what I mean? It'll keep your hair moisturized and get your hair manageable to do what you need to do to set your wave path. And I'll talk about that later, maybe in another video. Maybe this video if we have time. So I believe that that's an essential. Now, one thing that y'all need to understand is pomades. I do use this. I've been waving since '99. I've been waving since '90. I've been waving since '99, and I took 2 or 3 years off, and I started waving again in 2002, and then I stopped waving again in 2007 until now. And I had never used a pomade. I'd used Dax actually. I'd used Dax Red Can for when I was going out. I've used that. But up here in Canada, in Toronto, it's like if you're not natural, they see your waves as fake or something, right? So it's frowned upon up here back then. I don't know about now, but I'd never used these. But I came back in the game. I decided to try one of these, and I've well used this up. Damn, look at that. But let me explain one thing to you though. No pomade on this planet gives you waves. You know what gives you waves? These give you waves right here. These are what give you the waves. You understand? This is the key to the lock on the door. Once you get in the door, This is just the welcoming committee. That's all it is. This helps accentuate your waves. You know, it gives it a look. It gives it, you know, it first of all, it makes your hair lay down, and it makes it slick. So it makes it easier. So like if you want to throw on a pomade before you put on a wave cap, you know what I mean? It'll get it to, you know, stay down better, especially when you're wolfing. I'll explain wolfing in a second too. But it doesn't give you waves. It just makes your waves look more presentable per se. You know, give it more of a sheen. You know what I mean? More of a shinier look. You know, make it look dense. It's nice to take. It's nice to put on before you take a picture or something. You know, things like that. So I just mentioned wolfing. What's wolfing? Wolfing is growing your hair for an extended period of time. So I just cut my hair on Sunday evening, so I'm still in my first week. I'm gonna be wolfing my hair. I'm not gonna cut my hair for another 8 weeks. So I'll be wolfing for 8 weeks. So and wolfing, what it does is when your hair is waving at certain lengths, it's like your hair is only a single S. But the longer your hair is, the longer the S becomes. So if you're wolfing for like, by your 7th or 8th week, you've reached your hair so long, it's waving twice, which gives your hair more depth. You know what I mean? And it makes it look real intense. Like, I'm telling you, Mr. Typhoon, I'll be here in 6 weeks. I'm letting y'all know. I'm going to keep posting updates so y'all can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's waving. Those are the bare essentials you need. A set of brushes, wave cap, do-rag, and a moisturizer. Those are the only things you absolutely need. Now, when getting into pomades, to every man his own. I'm not going to tell you, you know what I mean, not to use a pomade or anything like that. You know what I mean? But do use them sparingly. Oh, I keep forgetting this. Another essential you need is a shampoo and a conditioner. Because when you're washing your hair, you're not only washing out the product that you put in throughout the time that you put on since the last time you washed your hair, but with you're also washing out the natural oils and things that your hair produces, and that's what the conditioner replenishes in your hair, keeping your hair nice and healthy, you know, until your next wash. So make sure you do get you know, you can try different shampoos and whatever, conditioners. You know what I mean? A shampoo and a conditioner is a shampoo and conditioner to me. But you know, use whatever you use. Try whatever you like. You know what I mean? Get your own method. You know, watch the different videos and see what you like. And just because it works for me doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. Because my hair texture is different than a lot of other people's. Like, my hair is straight. Like, it's almost completely straight right now. It's not even in a wave pattern. It's wet. It got wet. So where that comes from? That's where I'm black, and I'm one of the darkest of dudes too. But it is what it is. So you need a set of brushes. You need a wave cap do-rag. I said you need some sort of shampoo, conditioner, and you need a moisturizer. You can do the H2O method, but if you can do the H2O method, make sure the water's not not piping hot. So I'll make a few other videos right now. I'm going to talk about washing your hair the proper way, kind of like shower brushing, but not necessarily. I don't shower brush, but kind of. I'm going to talk about setting your pattern and brushing according to your pattern, and maybe a few other things. But I just wanted to explain that to y'all right now, that this is not the be all and end all. Oh yeah, and one more thing, read your labels, man. There's certain things that you don't want in your hair. You don't want lanolin. Number one, you don't want petroleum jelly. You don't want nothing like, why would you want Vaseline in your head? You know what I mean? And like certain other oils, like for instance, Dax Blue Can. The first two things it tells you that are in this super light pomade with lanolin and vegetable oils. Like, are you proud of this? I don't know if you can see that, but lanolin and vegetable oils. And then on the back, the ingredients, the first thing is petroleum. Like, really? And you know, like, I don't know, I don't even know why I have this. I don't use it. Maybe my grandma uses it, but it is what it is. But yeah, so make sure you read your labels and know what things are good for your hair and what things aren't good for your hair. Try to stay natural. I'm trying to keep off the pomades. I'm actually going to buy 360 style, and I'm going to try it because they say it's a light one, so, and my hair is low, so I'm going to try it for a week or so and see how it works out. But in the end, I'll probably end up not using a pomade. So I'm gonna sign off right now. You know what I mean? Who it is? You know the name, you know the face, Mr. Typhoon. What's a wave to a typhoon? It ain't nothing. So where did it get drenched? I'll get at you just now with another video. Holla.